Hey guys, you're going to need a pair of shoes for this class that we're going to do today, or a pair of socks will work as well. So go ahead and grab that. If you don't mind, grab a pair of socks, grab a pair of shoes, have them handy because you're going to need them in just a minute. We're going to be going over some footwork drills today, and I'll show you how we're going to use that in a moment. But before we get started, I'm still going to be putting out one YouTube class a week. There's still plenty of older classes on our YouTube channel for you to go check out if you need stuff to do at home. But we are moving back to small groups next week with some space available for private lessons as well. We're trying our best to accommodate everybody as we move back in towards normal, okay? Mr. Tyler and I are making sure to clean everything, sanitize everything. We're not sharing equipment still. We're keeping everything as safe and clean as we can to help keep everybody as healthy as we can. But if we haven't seen you yet, we'd love for you to be coming back and spending time with us. So if you'd like to schedule a private lesson, or if you want to get in on the small groups and you haven't talked to me yet, I've been calling and texting people, but I haven't heard back from everybody yet. So let me know, okay? I'd love to hear from you, love to see you. We miss you guys. So we're going to be going over a quick warm-up. Hopefully you've got your pair of shoes by now, and we're going to do a little bit of exercise and footwork drills today, okay? So let's just do a quick, easy warm-up. Elbow pulls. Okay, and then we're going to go to reverse punch. Back fist punch. So from here I'm going to do back fist across, punch. This hand into the punch, back fist punch. Bop, 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 bop. Arm circles to the front. And I'm just doing a real quick warm up here. If you need more, pause the video, do a little more arm circles to the back. We are going to be doing some exercise, some push-ups, sit-ups, and squats mixed in with our class today, so you'll get plenty of that. Let's do elbow to knee. Lift your knee up high, don't drop your elbows down. Okay, last thing we're going to do here is in our fighting stance, we're just going to shift forward and punch, and shift back and punch. So stay in your stance. 1, forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving back, leading with the back foot. 1, 2. See how I stretch, trying to make space, keep you away. Other side, same drill. 1, forward, 2, boom, boom, 3, 4, 5, and move back. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Remember, when we're in our fighting stance, we got to move the foot that is closest to the direction we're going. So when I'm moving forward, my front foot moves. When I'm moving backward, my back foot moves first. Okay? So we are going to be going over footwork and a few exercises. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those shoes real quick, and we'll talk about footwork for a second. Footwork is important for a lot of reasons. Footwork and head movement is what we're going to talk about today. Head and body movement are important for two big reasons. Number one, that I think is most important, is that it keeps me from getting hit, okay? If I block your punch, my block might fail. Could happen, right? I could miss, you could be too fast and hit me, your attack could slide off of my hand and hit me, you could fake, right? I thought you were gonna throw a straight punch, so I blocked over here, but you did a fake and threw a hook and hit me in the head on the side instead. You could be so strong that you just knocked my own arm into my face. All kinds of different things could go wrong, okay? So being able to cover and block is very important, obviously, so that we don't get hurt. But if I get out of the way and block and cover, I'm more likely to be safe from getting hurt by your attack in case something goes wrong, okay? Because I can't just guarantee 100% that my block is going to work. You're trying to hit me, you're strong and fast, and you have good technique. That's not going to be easy for me to block everything. So number one, most important thing, is it helps me avoid getting hit, okay? I'm getting my whole body and head further away from your punch, trying to make myself more safer, how about that, okay? Second thing is it makes it easier for me to set up some attacks. If I'm blocking and covering all of your attacks, then my hands are busy protecting me, and I never get a chance to throw an attack and try to set up my own offense or my own plan, whatever it is I'm trying to do, okay? So if I can get out of the way and not have to use my hands to block 4 or 5 different attacks that you're throwing, I move, you have to start following me and change your angle, then I can start setting up an attack, and I can be in the driver's seat, and that's better for me. Okay, so to practice our footwork, here's what we're going to do. It's a great little tip from a video by a professional fighter. His name is Dominic Cruz. He's got some really good footwork training videos you can watch online. But one thing that he does that I thought I would share with you that I really liked is he got a pair of shoes and he got in his fighting stance. Okay, so normal fighting stance. And he put his shoes where his feet were. And then he came and stood on this side. And so now I've got an opponent, right? That's where my partner's feet would be. Okay, so I've got like a ghost guy to spar here. So that way when I start moving and stepping and doing our techniques, I've got a guide, right? I can see how far I need to step to get past this person's feet, to get to the outside of their body, to see how far I need to go to be safe. Okay, so if you have your shoes or socks or whatever you're going to use to mark, go ahead and set it up. I'm going to turn my back to the camera to set up my feet on the ground so that I'll be facing you for the item. So that's probably what would be best for you too, right? Is to turn around the other way. Get your feet placed. Boom. Whatever your fighting stance is. Okay? Alright. So now I'm facing you, right? But you can see my ghost partners right here. Alright, so here is what we're going to do. We're going to do push-ups, sit-ups, and I'm going to do some lunges. You can do squats if you prefer. And then we're going to do a footwork drill. Okay, we're going to do 5 rounds. So the first round here is going to be 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 lunges. So make sure you got some space. And let's get started with push-ups. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? If you went faster than me, that's great. If you went a little bit slower, give you a chance to catch up. We're going to go to sit-ups. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And then lunges. I'm going to switch legs. You can do lunges, you can do squats, any kind of leg exercise is good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. For any of these though, you need to keep your back up straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? And I just chose 10 because we're doing this for all levels, so if you need it easier, do fewer. If you want more of a challenge, do more. Alright, here I go. I'm sparring the invisible ghost guy. He's in front of me in his stance. I'm in front of him in my stance. He's going to throw a punch towards my face. Okay? A straight punch towards my face. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to slip to the left, my left. Okay? So he's throwing a back punch or a cross straight down the middle. I need to get my foot to the outside of his foot. I need to get my shoulder past the middle. I need to bring my head over to the side out of the way. Okay? My hands need to stay up high. Both hands. Okay? Even though I'm moving my head to the outside of his punch is coming right here. Okay? That back foot, he could throw a kick or something and hit me on this side or hit me in the body. So I can't just move and leave my hands down because I might get kicked. Okay? So when I'm here, as he throws his punch, I slip to the outside and I keep my elbows in and I stay covered. Okay? I'm bringing my closer hand up a little higher and I'm dropping my further hand down a little bit to protect my body right there. Okay? So your hands don't have to stay frozen. They can shift to accommodate or to help fill whatever you need them to do. Okay? To help fill the space wherever you need them to go. Alright, so this is a slip to our left. Okay, now I'm in a right back fighting stance. I'm leading with my left foot. My left foot steps and I go outside. It's not a huge step, but I'm paying attention to make sure I get past that back foot. Okay? Okay, that's why we're using the shoes. That's why we're using the feet. It's to use a guide. So here we go. We're going to shift and get out of the way. Ready? One, slip. Boom. Come back to the middle. Okay, go nice and slow right now. He throws a punch to your face. Two, step. Bring your shoulder over. Stay covered. Get your head out of the way. One more time. Ready? Three, step. Bring your shoulder over. Okay? So you see, I'm not just stepping and leaving my body here in the middle. And I'm not just leaning. Okay? My foot moves. My body tilts. My shoulder comes forward. All right? Later, you gotta scratch my leg. Later, boom, we can throw punches as we slip. We can get ready to move in and kick or attack. But for now, we're just gonna bring that shoulder forward. So my shoulder is covering my jaw, this thing's covering my face, this elbow's covering my wrist. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just be throwing some punches, and when I say slip, boom, we're gonna get out of the way. Okay, so I'm sparring this guy. I'm standing here, I'm punching him. Throw whatever you like. Straight attacks, hooks, uppercuts, slip. Boom. He attacked me, gotta get out of the way. Here we go, I'm fighting him. Slip, boom. Okay? And I'm paying attention to that right foot right now. He's throwing a right punch. His right hand is coming towards my face. I gotta get off of the line of his attack. I gotta get out of the way. Here we go. Throw some attacks. Boom. You're attacking him. He punches you, slip. Okay, bring your shoulder forward. Here we go. Ready? You're throwing punches. Boom, boom. Slip. Boom. Good. Two more. Let's do two more. Slip. One more time. Here we go. Slip. Okay, see my shoulder comes forward. All right, that's the end of the first round. Let's go to the second one. Time for push-ups again. Ready? 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit-ups. Okay, give me a second to get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now, lunges. Bend both knees, keep your back up straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So now what we're going to work is a slip to the other side. Okay? So what makes this a little bit more tricky is my back foot has to lead. I don't want to slip like this with my front foot again, because now my back, can you see how my back is turned to him towards the ghost guy? All right? Don't want that to happen. I want to stay facing him. So what I have to do is take my back foot and step towards the corner. I have to get outside of his front leg. Right? That's his front foot. He's facing me. I have to get outside of his front foot. I have to bring this shoulder forward to cover, but not turn so that he's behind me or that I'm twisted up. Okay? So, it's almost like I'm going to be switching stances. Right? It's almost like I'm going to get in the fighting stance here, and now I'm looking that way instead of that way. Okay? Almost. Not exactly, but it's a good guide, something to think about. Okay? So I'm fighting him, fighting the ghost. He throws a punch with his front hand. I want to get to the outside, and I bring my shoulder forward. Okay? Again, I got to keep my hands up and my elbows and have to stay covered. He could kick. He could throw a hook with his front hand. Okay, if I'm not careful, I could be walking into something else. All right, so gotta stay protected. So slowly, here we go. Just to practice the slip, step offline with your back foot. Bring your shoulder forward, stay covered. Back to the center. Okay, fighting this guy who throws a punch straight in my face. Get your head off. Boom. And come back. One more time. Boom. Okay. One quick note is I want to try to go forward. Okay, some of you in class, I've talked about this with you already, but if he is throwing his attack and I step this way, he probably won't hit me, but now I can't reach him to hit him either. Okay, so my goal, like we said before we started this footwork, is I want to set up my own attack. So I want to get in here up to the side, boom, and maybe I can start working different angles and attacking him. That won't happen if you step back or too far away. So here we go. Same drill as before. Throwing some punches, we're sparring, he throws a jab, whoa, and I slip offline. Ready? So you're attacking, boom, 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 slip, to the right. Ready? Throw in attacks, you can throw in a knee there, kicks if you like, slip, boom, and back. Slip, attack, slip. Okay, those of you that are a little more familiar with this, you can start throwing counter attacks if you like. Slip, and slip, I can throw a punch to the body as I go. Let's do one more. Slip. Start attacking that way if I like. Okay, so that's the slip. We did slip with the front leg. Bring your shoulder forward. We did slip with the back leg. Step up to the corner. Bring your shoulder forward, but don't turn around to where you're backwards. Okay? So now we're going to start round 3. We're going to go to our push-ups again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sorry, I forgot to let you set up your sit-ups. Hopefully you're caught up. Here we go to lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now, just a quick note, the ghost is great if you don't have a partner. Okay, if you've got a partner that can help you at home, brother or sister or mom or dad or somebody will work with you, that's great too, okay? I'm here by myself, I don't have a partner, so I'm using the ghost with the shoes. Next, we're gonna work on pivot step, okay? So, some of us know how to do the pivot already. I'm just gonna show it to you once. I go off and I turn, okay? Now, the mistake that we make a lot is when the punch comes in, we just pivot. But if you can see, my head didn't really move anywhere, right? I was here, I just really turned sideways, I didn't get out of the way. So I have to get out of the way first, almost like I'm gonna do a full slip, like we worked on before, and then I pivot backwards or open the door, turn my body. And now I'm on the side of the ghost, right? The ghost is facing that way, towards the wall. I'm looking this way, towards the side of his head, and I can attack him. And he's got to turn and adjust. And when he has to turn and adjust, that puts me in the driver's seat, because now he's following me. I'm not following him. Okay? So, slowly, try it with me. Get in line with your ghost. A little too close there. Step off line first. He's throwing a punch at my face. I have to avoid the punch and make sure he doesn't hit me. Then I can step back and I can start my next attack, or whatever it is that your plan is to do. Okay? So, one more time, slowly. Step, bring your shoulder forward. Protect yourself with that shoulder. Okay? Probably you're going to want your hand up. My hand is down a little bit so that you can hear me and you can see my face. And then step back. Boom. Okay? Your shoulder protecting your jaw and your chin is really important. You don't want to get hit, get knocked out. So, same drill as before. We're throwing punches. We're attacking. He throws a cross. We're going to pivot. Step, turn. Okay? Even though our back foot is doing the open the door technique, our front foot has to step first. All right? That way they don't hit our head. Ready? So throw some attack. Boom, 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 boom. Pivot. Bah, bah. All right? Go. Attack. Pivot. Okay? See how my head and my shoulder move first. And then this back leg goes. Okay, ready? Pivot. Ready? Go. Pivot. Alright, you can start throwing an attack. Do one more. Ready? I'm attacking. Pivot. Okay? And then now I'm in a better position. He's got to follow me or I'm going to hit him. Alright, so that's pivot or open the door. Some of us know it as. To the left. So let's do another round of exercises and then we'll talk about the right side. Ready? 10 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit-ups. Make sure everybody's with us. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and lunges. Back up straight, bending both knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, I'm almost going to the floor. I don't stop and rest when I lunge. Don't stop and drop your knee to the floor. Okay? Like I'm letting my pants touch the floor, maybe. Okay, but just barely. I'm not putting any weight down on that knee. All right, this is the last step we're going to learn. Then we're going to do one more round and put them all together at the end. So we're going to do that pivot step to the right. Now this one's a little tricky because again, I don't want to turn my back to him and then open the door. Okay? And I don't really want to do the slip with the right foot like we did before and open the door because now I'm further back. Okay? Let's just pretend real quick I was facing sideways so you can see. Okay? See right here, his front foot and my front foot are fairly close. I can reach to punch my ghost. If I step off here and turn, I'm further away. Okay? Oh, that's how far I would have to reach just to reach his foot. So I'm definitely not going to be able to reach his head. Okay? You can see I'm really far off. All right? So what we're going to do instead is take a little step and slip with our right foot. So I'm almost going to be just feet side by side. Okay? Just enough to get out of the way, and then I'm going to push and twist and turn. So I'm back in my same fighting stance again. All right? Still in a right back fighting stance. Just turn to the side. So let's get him back in his stance, more or less. Close enough to do that long step there. Okay. So, fighting the ghost. All right. I take a little step, get my head out of the way, push off of this foot, boom, and twist. All right. So this isn't exactly the same as open the door. Sometimes we call this a slide or a shuffle step. Okay. Slide step. And I slip both of my feet over at the same time. Okay? Slip first, then both of my feet can go over at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, let's do it slowly. We'll do it 3 times slow. This is probably the trickiest one we're doing today. So, if I was fighting the ghost, he throws a punch at me. I take a small slip to the right to get out of the way. My shoulder still comes forward like we talked about. Okay? And now this foot pushes and both feet move. Okay? Now I jumped that time to show you what I was doing. It's a little bit too much. Okay, really you should slide on the floor, like I said, not come up in the air. But I'm going to do it slowly for you. One more time, just like that. Do it with me. Step off to the side. Now push and twist. Okay? We want that sliding movement to take us to where we're basically lined up with his front foot. Okay, so once you get here, you want to be in front of the ghost's front foot so I can reach him to hit him. Right? And when I turned sideways a second ago, that's what I was showing you, but I don't want to get too far away. But the last time slowly, he throws that punch. Okay, slip, and bring your shoulder forward, and then both feet pop to the side. And now I'm attacking from over here. Okay? So let's do it in our drill like we've been practicing. So I'm throwing some attacks. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't have to be fast. Make sure you get it right. Slip, step, slide. Boom. Okay, here we go. Ready? Slide. Ready? I'm fighting him, just hit me, slide. Okay? So it's not as big of a step as we took earlier. Because I'm going to push off of this foot. If I take a huge step again, and I push, I'm going to be too far away. Right? So, just enough to get out of the way. Get out of the way, go. Boom, slide. Okay, 2 more. Here we go. Slide. Good. 1 more. Bring your shoulder forward. Slide. And then I can attack. Okay? So 1 more round. We're going to do 1 more set of exercises, then we're going to run through all of those 1 more time, just as a review. and then we'll be done. Here we go, 10 push-ups. Last set, you got it. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit-ups. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Lunges. Ready? Almost said sit-ups again. Lunges, one more set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So for this last round, we're going to go 3 times through all of the steps. Okay? First one slow, second 2 full speed, or the most up to speed you're comfortable doing. So here we go. Fight that goes. Ba, ba, ba. He throws a right punch, so we slip and go back. Boom, boom, boom. He throws a left punch, so we slip and go back. Boom, boom. Okay, he throws a right punch, so we pivot, step and turn, and go back. Boom, we're fighting. He throws a left punch, so we slide. Little step, switch, and turn. Okay? So those are the 4 steps we learned today. Let's do it again. Ready? Fighting, throwing my attacks, slip left, slip right, bring your shoulder forward, boom, boom, pivot, ready? Slide. All right, one more time, all the way through. Ready again, go slow, take your time, it doesn't have to be fast. Throw your attacks, boom, boom. Keep your guards up, slip to the left, whoa. Bring that shoulder forward, boom, boom. Here we go, slip to the right, pivot, to the left. Okay, and one more time, boom, boom, up, up, slide. All right, so thank you, Ghost, for working with me. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, we'd love to see you back in class if we haven't seen you yet. I hope you guys are working out at home, staying sharp. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.